Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I got it. He's right here.
Are we gonna?
Okay, let's go. That's
Yeah.
very. Okay, let's go.
Are we gonna caption this?
Okay, let's
It's
go.
clickbait.
That's
Yeah,
the name.
Okay,
Wow.
let's go. Clickbait.
Hi,
Help
guys.
us.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Are we
Good.
having a good day?
Yes, I'm hyper today.
I'm nervous
know.
now because we're off the rails 18 seconds in.
Hey, honestly, that is a sign of success to me. But
okay.
here, I need you guys' opinion,
Okay.
okay? I need your help. As you know, I am not yet wed, okay?
Tough.
It's tough out here. I'm gonna tell you what. And for some reason, I feel like it's a good idea to trust you guys for some help. But a for real question is it's about godly pursuit, okay? I want to ask you, maybe I don't, maybe I'll have to ask ChatGPT afterwards because
No, we're
apparently
gonna talk. We're gonna talk once Dylan calms down. Godly pursuit.
Yes, godly pursuit.
How do
No, I
you-
don't even do
how do
that.
you-
Why am I doing that?
How do you define
okay,
godly
I'm good
pursuit?
now. I'm good.
Delaney?
I'm good.
Wow.
Just wipe the tears
We have to
away.
start over.
No, we're fine. Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So my question is, what is godly pursuit? What does that actually look like? Because I think in our culture, there's a lot of people that want to give dating tips and dating advice, but it's really hard to distinguish between godly pursuit and just playing games. And so I wanted to see what you guys think, you know, as men, like what does it look like for guys to pursue girls? What are some tips for ladies to be aware of? But let's just talk about it. Let's talk about godly pursuit.
Okay, and just to lay the groundwork,
Yeah.
let's all say, sorry, I'm just tickled today. Let's all say like what our situation is. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm 2 years married, no kids.
Right.
My wife and I have been dating for 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
am
that, 6, 7 years.
almost 13 years married, so I haven't dated in a while.
I feel like
so we'll see what I have to offer here.
I feel like Chris asked because he just wants me to reiterate. Hi guys, I'm
Maybe-
Delaney and
maybe
I'm
so.
single.
You don't have to say anything.
Goodness.
And how many
Hey,
kids do you
hey.
have? Did you
We
say?
got 3. There's 7, 4, and 1. So
7, 4. And how long did you date before that?
That's a good question.
we dated total from the time we started dating to when we got married was 2 years. Oh, now that
Wow.
was started dating while I was still in college.
Yeah.
Rachel was too. She's a year older than me. She was.
I feel like that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you date in college or like you date like in your early 20s for like a year or two and then you get married. I feel like that's like a pretty common story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I love the question. I think this is very important.
Right.
The hard part is like I can't grab my Bible here and open up and say,
Yeah.
well, here's what Jesus had to say about dating.
Yeah, there's not a whole chapter on dating.
But I think we can safely say, well, ask the question first. Does it need to be, we're talking about guys pursuing girls in a dating relationship. Does it have to be that way?
Right?
Is that like a biblical thing that it needs to be that way? Or can it be, I mean, you could have all sorts of applications for this, but does it have to be the guy pursuing the girl? I would throw that question out there first.
It's a great question.
I like the question you asked. I just
No,
we
I
can
think that
ask other
that's a good
questions and get
starting
back to
point
it.
is
Yeah.
asking, like, there needs to be clarity about is it only meant to be guys pursuing girls? Chris, what do you think?
I mean, traditionally, if we were to like go back into like the Jewish tradition, right? It was, I believe, there would almost be like an arrangement that would be made between two parties,
Right.
Of like using livestock in order to like pay for someone's wife, and
Right.
then they would come in. There would be a period of waiting. They would be building the add-on to the home because typically the families would stay in the same home,
Yeah.
and then after that period's done and they're all ready to go, they can move in and then get married, and then
Yeah.
the weddings are like actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have like 2-month-long weddings.
best thing
back
ever.
Then. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I agree with you. I would also see somebody saying, who cares about the tradition?
Right.
Right.
That's just how it started.
Yeah.
So where do like does that mean it's the law? Like
Yeah. Is there actually a biblical principle here?
Right.
What do you think, Delaney?
See, this is
I have a thought, but I want to hear you
I know
first.
you have a thought.
I don't have a thought.
So I think that there's like a healthy acknowledgement that I feel like in my ideal situation, I want the guy to pursue me. Now, do I think that this means that I have to sit on a stool in the corner of the room, never make eye contact, never look at the guy's direction? I'm like, I will sit in silence until he pursues me. No, I think that you can initiate some conversations. I think that you can show interest, but I should not be the person that's like, hey, let's go on a date. That is my thought, but that's more because of what I'm looking for in someone I want to be with long term. But my thought is, yeah, you can show some interest because most likely a guy's probably not going to be like, I want to take you on a date if you've literally never looked at them. Like,
Right.
or maybe you would. Who knows? I don't get the boy brain sometimes. But I think it's okay to show some interest. But I think the clear pursuit of like, hey, I would like to take you on a date. Like, I believe that it would be best and most God honoring for it to be a guy. Like, I want to take you on a date.
Yeah, I agree with you that that is the most God honoring way to do it because of where is dating headed? We're trying to head towards a marriage, right?
Yeah.
If we're going to be married in a way that is God honoring, it's a picture of Christ and the church.
Yeah.
What do we see Jesus described as in the Bible? He is the groom pursuing his bride,
Right.
which is the church. If we're supposed to picture that, then yeah, I think it does need to be primarily a guy pursuing a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if what we're saying is like the man is leading
The
the
family.
marriage, the man is leading the relationship, then I would say that the man is leading the pursuit
Yeah.
of that relationship, like almost opening that up. Like my mind is immediately going to like, what's flirting look like? Like I feel like that is a level of pursuit
Yeah.
that like we're all doing. Like how do we navigate flirting with one another?
And it's, I mean, these questions are like, there's so many facets to dating, which is why I know we're just starting the basic of
Yeah.
like, what is pursuit? But it's even like, what does flirting look like? And even me, when it's like, it's easy to think, oh, okay, if a girl's saying she wants a guy to pursue her, she's probably more like a relaxed personality. I'm a very strong personality. And sometimes it's hard for me because I'm like, should I go up to them? And
Delaney
tell
is
them?
locked in at all times.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
Delaney.
level 10, locked
level
in.
10.
And honestly, this has been a challenge where, like, in my college years, I'd be like, I'll just make the move. And I started realizing it was me doing that, which was actually putting myself in positions where it was guys that weren't mature or weren't able to lead me in a relationship because I had always taken the initiative.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I like you. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. But that's not what was best. And then flirting, it's like, what is flirting? And now it's so hard to keep up with dating because it's like, oh, yeah, we're hanging out, we're talking, and I'm like, there's 17 stages
Yeah.
before you're dating.
Yeah.
And so it is, how can flirting, like what even is flirting? I don't know.
Yeah. I can see some ways that this ties back to our last conversation about ambition.
Yes.
For if we're going to go about this with the guy pursuing the girl, well,
Yeah.
the girl, there may be some instances where it's more of a challenge for you to be patient and wait and not take things into your own hands.
1000%.
On the guy's end of things, maybe you need the more, you got the ambition there, maybe you need the patience to go along with it.
Yes.
For the
patience.
guy, a lot of y'all, sorry, we're not supposed to acknowledge the fourth wall, but y'all listening need the ambition
Yeah.
and need to be willing to lead on the front end so that as a husband, you're also going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Comfort culture's gotten so real, especially in America, of like, I'm gonna let everything land in my lap. Or
Yeah.
if you don't think that, then you're gonna go to dating websites, which I'm not saying dating websites are bad.
Yeah.
But is this your way of trying to speed the process along?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you believe that like what you are doing right now is the way that you're gonna be seeking out
Yeah.
your husband or wife?
Well, part of the pursuit in the first century was when this arrangement is made, what's the man going to do until the wedding day? He's going to build a house.
Wow.
He's working hard to show this girl that he loves her
Yeah.
and wants to prepare a space for her and set up a life for them and their family.
Man, I take it as high quality if a guy texts me back. So like I need to reestablish my expectations here. I'm now expecting
Yeah.
a house. But it's true that when you read through, like even in Genesis, that first moment in Genesis 3 where Eve sins, it's like she makes her own plans and she's like, hey Adam, come along. And I see like how
That's a
easy
problem.
that is. It's a problem
Yeah.
because it's like this is the repercussions of sin entering the world. And it's like I am someone who's not afraid to
Yeah.
speak my mind, but it's like the Lord's had to teach me, like, what if that's not best?
Yeah.
In fact, it's not best because that's not the best design for a man taking initiative. And so, what does it look like? I mean, you asked about flirting, but like, what is like if a guy came up to you right now and was like, hey, I'm interested in pursuing somebody, or I want to date a girl who is a godly girl. What does that mean? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah.
How should they
you,
start?
You talk specifically about flirting. Like flirting, I mean, that's probably gonna happen. If the guy's flirting with the girl he's trying to pursue and she's giving nothing back, well, here's your sign. You
Time
know?
to head out, buddy. Pack
yeah.
up your box and head home.
Yeah. There should be, let's go back to the Bible again. Christ and the church, there's mutual interest there. Like
Right.
the church shows Jesus that she loves him too, right?
Yeah.
It's not this just one-way thing.
One-sided.
Yeah, if a guy's asking me how to go about pursuing a girl, for one, tell her that you're interested. Like,
Yeah.
actually let the words come out of your mouth.
Say it again for the people in the back.
let her know that you are interested in dating her.
Right.
She needs to hear those words come out of your mouth, and then okay, you're both on the same page.
Yeah.
like don't be
Start there.
ambiguous
because,
with it.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of relationships are right now, where it's like, what are we? Like, what are we doing? And a lot of people don't want to answer because there's commitment issues that
Yeah.
people have at the same time.
And that's the thing. A lot of the time, they don't want to start pursuit because, like, I want to see every option I have
Yeah.
before. Because I was talking the other day, I was like, it's so easy for our grandparents. They saw a cute person in middle school and they're like, I like you. And then they've got
100
married.
years later, like,
and now it's
locked
like
in.
you're swiping. You have so many options
The
in
world
front of
is
you.
opened up to you in
Right.
all the worst ways.
And it's
honestly.
like, oh, it becomes like Amazon shopping
Mm-hmm.
instead of like, hey, God, like, I want to have a partner in life and ministry. Unveil that to me. And so it's like, I'm not even willing to ask a girl on a date. It's like, I hear guys all the time, I don't even know if I want to ask her on a date. And it's like this, I don't want to commit to it.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do we expect to have healthy relationships if we're not willing to start with a date, to commit to that at least?
Yeah. And you can't just, from the guy's side of things, pursuit doesn't just look like asking anybody and everybody to go on a date until
No.
you find one that says yes. That's not what we're talking about. I mean, that honestly, I wasn't that bold because girls scared me in high school and college and still
so
do it in some
brave.
ways. But my standards for who I was going to pursue were not near as high as I wish they had been.
Yeah, that's good.
And when I finally did meet Rachel, I realized, oh, I've been missing out in other people that I have pursued, and this makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
And just in our experience there, one thing that Rachel did that was honestly at times could be frustrating, but that I really appreciate now is she did not text me first on any day. It never happened
That's
one
so
single time.
fun.
It was basically, if you would like to date me and marry me, okay, let me know that.
Yeah.
And it was me that had to put the work in
Right.
to make that happen.
Yeah.
She was hard to get in good ways.
Yeah. And I think what she did, and like this is what's standing out to me as we keep talking about it, is like pursuit starts with boundaries on both sides.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Like, here's what I'm expecting when I'm going to begin a relationship with you is I have my boundaries built up of, okay, if you come up to me and say, hey, like, I find you like beautiful. I want to start like dating you. How do you feel about that? And then that person's like, okay, that was what I needed
Yeah.
as well. They both agree on that. And then that's how you start to move forward.
Right.
Because like, if it's this ambiguous thing, like you were saying, no one's going to understand what's going on.
No.
And then months are going to go by and then it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if I actually
Yeah.
want to go through with all this.
Yeah.
And that like is one of the biggest things when girls are like, oh, like I'm trying to decide, like, does he like me? I cannot tell you in my own life and lives of so many females, we play the game of does he like me? Oh, he liked my Instagram. Oh, this is a good start. Like you have this like
yeah.
this like grading scale of like, oh, he liked my Instagram. Oh, he came up and talked to me. Oh. And it's like very much like things that
Mind games.
Yeah,
Literally
could-
mind games.
it's
Why are we playing
games.
mind games? Why are we doing this?
But also as girls, like, why are we accepting that? Like, oh, I like him so much. He's only texted me once this week, but like, what a rush.
and I think guys do that too.
Yeah.
I really do think guys do that
They
too.
do,
for
but
sure.
like once again, on both sides, it's like we're trying to decipher if there's interest instead of just getting clarity. And God
Clarity.
isn't a God of chaos; He's a God of clarity,
Come
and
on.
so dating should be the same.
Come on.
But we've accepted this game because we watch movies and TV
Yes.
shows where it's like, oh my gosh, he likes her, and then he runs away, and he like.
But it's so much more exciting. And I think
Yeah.
that's
Right.
why we're okay with it. Like, if that was a bad thing and
Right.
everyone agreed that that was a bad thing, wouldn't we just stop doing it altogether?
Yeah, but then
so
what fun is that?
There's drama and there's intrigue and there's mystery and you
Yeah.
want all these things balled up and then hoping you throw the baseball and it lands in the infield. Like,
And we
or
want our
whatever,
life
however
to be
baseball-
a
I don't know
Nicholas.
how
I
baseball
don't know.
works.
He's like, I throw it and it's somewhere. But
I don't know
no,
baseball.
we want life to be a Nicholas Sparks movie, and it's like that's just not real.
Mm.
But I tell girls all the time, and I remind myself of this: they are not pursuing you until with their mouth they say, "I would like to take you on a date."
Yeah.
You can, if you operate in that way of like, we are not interested until each other until we have said it out loud. it will save you from so much mental turmoil of having a debrief with your friends. And at first it might be fun to be like, do you think he's interested? But then it becomes this like crippling.
It's crippling. You're
Yeah.
so
In
right.
every room, like I've been in spaces
Yeah.
where I will walk into church and I'm on edge because I'm like, is he going to talk to me? Is he not? I don't know. Is this weird? Is it not? Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
When all you'd have to do is like just go up to that person.
And and if I keep that mentality of this is not something
But
until
what if they say no, Chris?
the world blows up.
yeah, exactly. But how much
sorry,
it's way
sorry.
better to just hear a no
Yeah.
than spend 6 months trying to diagnose it in your own brain.
Yes.
But I know
Don't waste your 6 months wondering when
Yeah.
you could.
You could get through 6
a-
people probably, or like lack of a better
could go
word.
on
Like you
6
could talk
dates.
to 6 different people and try to find your
no, Chris, we're trying to
suitor.
help them not do
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Well,
I'm gonna go.
I want to hear from you in a second. I want to speak to one of your points, but when have you felt pursued?
Great question.
But to speak, you talking about the romanticizing of things and wanting to be like maybe
Romanticizing romance.
the mystery of it and all that, the drama of it. I mean, if that sounds good to you in a movie, that's weird to me, anyways. But
Yeah.
do you want that in a marriage? No.
Right.
You don't want to spend your marriage wondering in mystery and drama. I don't want that in a marriage.
Right. So are you even ready to date in the first place?
yeah.
Like, don't.
Yeah.
You may think you want that in your dating relationship. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
because it's not. Stuff doesn't just change all of a sudden because you get married one day. If you're wondering if they like you now while you're dating, unless something changes, you're going to be wondering, do they still like me
Yeah.
when you're married? And that's not a place you want to find
No.
yourself. So, but I want to hear from you. When have you felt pursued?
Mm-hmm.
When have you not felt pursued? What
great
have those two
question.
things been
They
like?
said that's a cruel question.
It's a cruel
It's like,
question.
all right.
No, it was when I was 13. No, I'm just kidding. But I have been in situations where I have the utmost respect for any guy who has come up to me and said, I would like to take you on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean it. Like, even if it doesn't go anywhere, I have been like, wow, like, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Instantly, that is the
Green flag.
green flag.
Yeah.
I'm waving the green flag because that
Okay,
shows
let's go.
me that you're emotionally aware enough to say, I'm interested in you. I want to take you on a date. That makes me feel valued and valuable. Like, I respect that. And even if we go on a date and it doesn't go somewhere, most of the time, unless it is just not a good fit for whatever reason, it's like, yeah, why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I go on one date? I'm not committing to marrying you. I'm committing to go on one date to see if there's something there. And I have to remind myself, like, in the Christian world, sometimes we're like, a date means that you're married. It's like, no, a date means we're going to see if there is something there and start there. Not thinking 10 years in ahead, yeah, I should go on a date with someone if I see something there, but I'm not committing to marriage on date one.
Right.
But I remember one of the relationships I had where I felt pursued. It was like we started having conversations and it was like, oh, there is something here. I enjoy talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
You love the Lord. What a great start. And it's like, once again, we overcomplicate it. That is a great thing. If they love the Lord and you enjoy their presence, what a great thing.
Yeah.
But it was like subtle things. Like one day, showed up to work and he had my favorite coffee. And I was like, hold up.
Whoa.
Hold
Now
the
we haven't even
phone.
gotten into that.
Yeah.
That's pursuit.
No, but it
That's
was like
pursuit.
he heard me say my coffee order to someone and he brought it to me the next day. I did not ask. He just did it. Now, obviously, we are not wed, but this is still a good pursuit.
You saying wed is so funny.
I like making it like I'm in Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah. Are they wed?
What's the dowry?
Hey, that was low key back then.
Yeah, maybe that would have been easier. Honestly, if I had like 6
Can we
goats
get a
to
dowry?
Much
offer.
simpler.
Can we bring dowries back? I think that is the move.
Hashtag bring dowries
I'll
back.
give you
I have
4
7
cows.
goats.
4 cows.
But basically, it was like he listened and he responded and he made it clear he wanted to spend time with me. And then it was like he looked at me one day and was like, I want to take you on a date.
Yeah.
And I knew at that point because his actions had been consistent enough where it was like if I was in a room, he came up and spoke to me. If my friends were around, he engaged with them. He did things that were like very clear, like you want to be in my presence.
Yeah.
You have interest in me. And so by the time he asked me on a date, I was like, I know you like me. And it made me feel valuable.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I want to take you on a date. And that was pursuit. And it was very valuable. And the thing was, though, when the problems happen is like when the pursuit stopped in the relationship. And it's like, that's easy to do too. But I do think that it was so clear that it didn't take me sitting with my friends and like the red tape on the wall. Like he did this and then he did that. What does it mean? It was he did clear things that showed he was listening, that he cared, that he wanted to get to know me, and then he asked
I
me on a
love
date.
that. It's really good.
Yeah.
What I hear in that is he learned you,
Yeah.
learned
good.
what you appreciate, learned what you're like. Like,
Yeah.
he knew if he brought you that coffee, that was going to be something you appreciated.
And then a Diet Coke the next day. I mean,
Oh,
just
how did this
truly.
not work out?
Yeah, what happened? You want to talk?
We have another
Yeah,
episode
we-
for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Bonus episode.
But
Delaney's trauma dump.
whenever there's so many things that I appreciate about Rachel's very clear.
Yeah.
She doesn't beat around the bush about things, and that was really good. That was helpful for me when I was dating her, trying to pursue her. One of the ways that I had to learn how to love her was, you have heard the 5 love languages. They've been around forever now, but there was a weekend that we had both been at our home. This is in college, and we had both been with our families for the weekend. Came back together, and when I got back to Chattanooga, I went and played basketball with the guys at the gym. Like that, I mean, I didn't think anything of that. And she was at her apartment,
Chris is laughing.
and she,
I see
Chris
where
would have
this is
done better.
going. I see where this is
But she let me do it, as
Like, good
okay,
luck.
go ahead. And
I won't be here when you get home.
no, but she did in a kind, respectful way. Let me know, like, her love language is quality time.
Right.
Heard.
And she was anticipating and wanted me, whenever we got back into town, let's spend time together. We've been apart all weekend. I want to see you.
Yeah.
And so I learned right then. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, want to come play ball? Like, come on over.
Come hoop, girl.
I got shoes for you. Let's go.
The way that I feel loved doesn't have to be quality time.
Yeah.
That's not how I feel it, but that's how she receives love.
Yeah.
So I learned, okay, if I want to make her feel valued and loved and pursued,
Right.
I'm gonna spend quality time with
Right.
her, because that's what she wants me to do. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Right. That's good.
I love that. I feel like what's really standing out to me, again, we talked about this on the last episode, is surrounding yourself with people who are going to support
Right.
you. Like you were talking about, like sometimes you'll be with friends who will try to connect all the dots, but are those friends doing what they're supposed to be doing? Shouldn't they just be saying, hey, like, how has he cared for you this week?
Yeah.
Great. That's wonderful. We'll be praying for that. Like, let us know like what happens next week, and we're praying for you. Like, not all these games.
No.
Like, there's no need for games. And as long as you're surrounding yourself with the right people,
And-
like, you should be okay.
Guys and girls alike, both of these realms, even girls play games too. Of like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know I don't like him, but I like the attention. But I should have friends that look at me and say, hey, Delaney, he's messing with your mind a little bit. Like, he's really inconsistent. He's not saying he likes you. I don't want
Exactly.
friends that are feeding into my delusions. Like, yeah, he probably does like you, but then they're going and telling everybody else, no way. Because, and that happens where it's like,
Oh,
you don't
my
want to
heart.
hurt your
That hurts my
friend.
heart.
And so you're like, yeah, girl, he probably does like you. And then later you're debriefing with somebody else and you're like, I just don't think he does. That's not good godly community. But also, I want a friend that's looking at me like, hey, you're leading him on. Like, he's
Yeah,
trying to pursue
seriously.
you.
Both ends of the spectrum.
And so it's like,
that's
and
good.
same for the guys of like, hey, dude, you've asked her on 3 dates. She said no. It's not it. Or the opposite of, hey, you have taken 6 girls on dates and they all think you're interested in them. Let's maybe.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it is like, I want to be able to have community that reminds me of that and keeps me grounded in that, because that's healthy. And it shouldn't be this insane process of like, I can't even keep up with all these details of if he likes me, if he doesn't. Like, I want it to be clear. And like you said, getting to know somebody, and that takes intentionality.
Yeah.
And if we kind of treat it like this when it's convenient for you mentality, like if you're into it, go for it, like it's going to be disappointing. And it's not God honoring, because once again, guys and girls alike, like God wants us to honor our brothers and sisters in Christ at the basis. So it's like leading people on and playing games is not honoring the Lord. It's creating heartbreak and it's creating confusion.
Yeah.
And how is that God honoring? The answer is it's not.
Yeah.
So
What about thinking for the guy who would probably want to ask the girl but wouldn't actually ask, on the really spiritual side of things?
Yeah.
Does this guy, as he's pursuing you, need to be leading you in a Bible study? Do you need to be
wow,
praying together all the time? Like, how deep do you go
it's a great
into
question.
that? Which that could be, I don't know if that's a whole other
other
conversation.
episode. Yeah.
Any
Well,
quick thoughts on that?
Yeah, quick thoughts on the first side of it. It's like, one good thing is in dating, you should have seen their faith before they start pursuing you. Because I
Yes.
don't want a
Yeah.
guy that turns up his faith when he's pursuing me.
Yeah, that's
I
a
want to
good
have
thought.
seen it on the front end.
Yeah.
So if a guy's suddenly like, I'll go to church with you, I like you. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me because it's like, I want to see that you'll do it with or without me.
Right, exactly.
Because that's important. And I know a lot of the time people will say, you know, he's not a Christian, but, or she's not a Christian, but. This is a hot take.
A lot of rational like
Yeah.
going on, like just trying to rationalize it.
But in the pursuit process, like, one, be careful. Could be a whole other episode, but I know a lot of the time when we're in the pursuit process, if we want to end it, we don't want to be straightforward of, hey, like, I don't see anything here. We're like, hey, I feel like God's telling me
I need some
to
space.
end this.
What does space mean?
I've never done that.
Yeah, or like, hey, like, I'm not sure what God has, so we're going to take space. And then you're dating another girl next week. And I'm like, wait, what?
Grandma's in the hospital, and I just can't. I just can't put this. I can't do this.
But
right
pursuit on both sides for men and women, and ending of pursuit for men and women, it's clarity. It's, hey, I do not see this going somewhere, and we are closing the chapter on this. I appreciate you. But then even with a guy who's wanting to pursue, I would say have friends around you praying, and you should just ask because it's way better than wondering for months on end. But also be careful in the pursuit process that you're not trying to basically play house and like be married because yes, you are dating in the hopes of him being the spiritual leader of your family, but he's not yet. So like you can't rely on him to be like leading you in a Bible study every day. Like I want to make sure he's getting poured into in his facet. I'm getting poured into in mine. We can talk about that. We should celebrate that, but make sure that you're not completely saying like, this is my spouse before it's time.
Yeah, green flag, definitely. If he's just saying, "Hey, how's your relationship with God going?"
Yes.
Like day by day, like, "Hey, like what'd you learn in your Bible today?"
Yeah.
Like,
How
"Hey,
a small group.
Like, what D group are you in? Like,
Yeah.
how is that? Like, how are your friends pouring into you? I'd love
Right.
to hear about it." Like,
Yeah.
especially if he's interested, it's not just like the question and then moving on. It's like, are there conversations that are leading into like knowing about your relationship with the Lord? Like that's how you get to know somebody too.
Absolutely.
Like if they're answering based on the convictions of what the Lord's been teaching you, that's a huge sign of, oh, they are really interested in my life with God and they love God more than they love me.
Yes.
That should also be
so
very,
good.
very apparent.
That should be so clear through the pursuit. Yeah.
That's good. I agree with you. I mean, I think that can be a whole other conversation, but
Yeah, we could talk about this for a long time. I mean,
don't go so far into that side of your relationship until, I mean, really, I would about say you're real close to that wedding day.
yeah.
Just because you don't want to have all these deep spiritual experiences with somebody that you don't end up marrying.
Yeah.
And then you got all that's still in the back of your mind. Like I think you would regret having those moments with somebody else.
Yeah.
When you do want those with your spouse one day.
Right.
So
I think
let them know that you love the Lord, that you're interested in their relationship with the Lord.
Yeah.
And then pump the brakes on some of that stuff until you're actually a married couple.
Yeah, it's good. So, guys,
TLDR.
TLDR.
I know
It's
what that
time.
means now.
You do. You're so
TLDR,
trendy.
too long didn't read. What's the summary? What are we
What's
talking
yours,
about?
Chris?
Probably build up boundaries for how you look at someone really caring for you in your pursuit. Like really have 3 big things. Does this person remember things about me? Does this person check in on me? Does this person look at my relationship with the Lord and are interested in it? Like truly.
Yeah.
Like if those 3 things are crossed, let them enter like the pursuit threshold,
good.
for lack of a better
Pursuit
word.
threshold.
Pursuit threshold. Yeah, go ahead.
I like it. I would say, especially speaking to the ladies,
Yeah.
if guys, pursue the girl. I believe that is a genuine biblical principle.
Right.
But if he's not pursuing you in the dating relationship, don't expect him to when you're married.
Yeah.
So don't let that slide
Yeah.
when you're trying to decide if you want to date somebody or not, thinking that it'll change one day when you both have a ring on your finger.
Yeah. I think my TLDR is pursuit should be clear because God is clear.
Yeah.
So let's not play games. Let's be straight to the point. Don't accept games. Don't play them because ultimately that just causes hurt. And that's not what we're called to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clarity is good, people.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome.
Well,
All right.
Good
I gotta go.
See you guys.
Gotta go figure this out.
Okay, let's go.